Man, what's up? What's up, guys? AW here in order, man. What's up? Yeah, I blame you guys for this. What's up? How about having a Friday, good Friday evening? Um, you know, I'm having a decent Friday. To be honest with you guys. Yeah, this topic. I did a poll once again, and people wanted this subject. And this is a very, this is a big actually subject in my opinion. If you're a huge wrestling fan, and okay. And so yeah, we're gonna talk Mercedes Vernados. Hey guys, guys, if you're new here, subscribe and also share this video out. Smash the like button down below, and we're gonna get on this topic. This usually was gonna be yesterday, but there's things non-wrestling related that I decided to do yesterday on my main channel. My main channel is in the description down below. Go check it there. Go click on the link in the description. But now we're going to talk, the departing Sasha Banks, Mercedes Vernado, and let's see if she's really the first female wrestler that's going to break out into Hollywood. And when I mean like that, I mean like almost at the level of The Rock, Cena, John Cena, and Dave Bautista. Dwayne Johnson, John Cena, and Dave Bautista. I mean like that. That level. And we're also going to talk wrestling, even though this Monday, it's all about wrestling, episode 52. We'll be talking about Sasha Banks moving on from WWE, along with other stuff wrestling related. But we're gonna talk about her here, and we're gonna talk about her on Monday. But that's 3 or 4 days off. And so yeah, we are looking for that. But we're gonna talk. Okay. Okay. Let's get into it, okay? Let's get into this. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Okay. Let's do it. I mean, people are allowed to talk, but this is wrestling related, and that's it. And I want to blame this guy. I'm going to invite him in. I know he's not wrestling related, but I'm going to blame him in. Okay. So, is she going to be the first female wrestler to break out into Hollywood? Like on the level where, it doesn't have to be exactly where Cena, Batista, or Dwayne Johnson is, but where she becomes more known mainstream among not just wrestling fans. Okay? Because a lot of people within the industry, wrestling industry, a lot of people think if there's anyone's going to break out from the wrestling on the female side into, Hollywood or just that, and that in the mainstream media, it's her. It's her. It's Sasha Banks, Mercedes Vernado, and and I could definitely see that because since she's been gone from WWE since May, you see her everywhere. She hasn't been hiding. She hasn't been not taking pictures or not videos. You see her. You see her everywhere. Premiere, She-Hulk premiere, Wakanda Forever premiere. You see her doing modeling. She's been all around. She's not. She hasn't been hiding. Hiding. And also she's been training in Mexico. She still wants to wrestle. She still wants to wrestle. She always had the bug to wrestle, the passion to wrestle. She was in Mexico training, even though she did admit that while she was training in Mexico, she did film a movie that took place in her hometown of Boston. I think it just wrapped up. I'm not sure what movie that is. I'm not sure what movie it is that she was doing. Let me check. Because I never heard of anything. Nothing told me that or read anything about her doing a movie. I know she's been in The Mandalorian, obviously. Filmography. Barmageddon, is that it? I don't know. No. No, it doesn't say. It doesn't say on the filmography what movie she filmed in Boston. Ha. But she did say in an interview that she just wrapped up filming in Boston. I guess it doesn't have it here. Oh well. Sorry about that. If you're new, make sure to watch. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe if you're new. How we get to, you know, 200 subscribers? I'm 25 away. And anybody has a link, it's free to come in. It's free to come in. Even 20 is free to allow to come in. I like my friend Tony. I want to get his view. I honestly thought it would be Becky Lynch. Really. Becky Lynch. Because 2019, 2020, 2018, 2019, 2020, she was like the top of the world, right? In wrestling. She was the most popular superstar. And she's getting a lot of attention outside of wrestling too. She's becoming that level where in the female side of where I wouldn't necessarily say Austin, The Rock, Cena level like, but close to it. Maybe more like Daniel Bryan level like, maybe around there. And I thought it'd be Becky Lynch because she was like on the top of the world. But obviously she was not in Mando season 2. I mean, she didn't Sasha did not play a big role in Mando. She played Casca Reeves. But you know what? She still was in the Star Wars related property movie. Which so far it seems like might be the best series so far from Star Wars related. Right? So far, and I don't know if she's coming back for season 3. I don't know if she's coming back for season 3. She could have. She could be. I don't know. We'll see in March, beginning of March, if she's in season 3 of The Mandalorian. Also, like, right, like, apparently, what's going on, what happens, the reason why, like, apparently, the reason why she's not going back to WWE is like money, strictly money on a new contract. Money. I did make a video on it about, I don't know, a few hours ago. It's uploaded on my channel. You go check it out. But I did make a video on it. And apparently, the reason they couldn't get to an agreement is all about money. And it was decided back in summer. They negotiated, but they couldn't. Even when Triple H took over, they couldn't get something done. It was all money. The reason she felt like she wanted to be paid as much as Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, which, based on her track record, her accolades, she should be one of the top women, female wrestlers on the pay scale. She definitely should be making near the top, at least near at the top, or at least near the top. No question about it. She's done a lot of things in wrestling. Okay, it's a first. That was groundbreaking. Okay, main event. No, she had a great match with Bayley at NXT Takeover in Brooklyn back in 2015. One of the most iconic matches ever, and one of the best women's matches ever. Okay. Also, also, she has a bunch of firsts in women's history. First Hell in a Cell match with Charlotte Flair. Hell in a Cell. Great match, but she lost. She did lose. She had the first Iron Woman match, I believe. Great match too with Charlotte Flair, even though she lost. She had a history of winning on Raws. In 2016, she had a history of winning on Raws and losing the title at the pay-per-views with Charlotte. I remember that. She participated in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. Never won, but she did participate. She participated in, I would say, when they bought the women's tag team titles back. Her and Bayley, I guess, the Boston Hug connection, you could call them. They became the inaugural, the first women's tag team champions at Elimination Chamber back in 2019. I remember that, but that's when they lost at WrestleMania the following month or two to the Iconics, because she took a bit of a break, a hiatus. She wasn't there mentally, and she needed a break. That's before then. She participated in the first main event on a second for the second time that WWE decided to do two-night WrestleMania instead of a full night. Remember, they switched to two nights instead of full nights, and she main evented Bianca Belair on night one in 2021. She main evented that. She participated in a lot of stuff. She's part of the Four Horsewomen of Wrestling that consists of Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Bayley, and Sasha Banks. Her and Bayley are best friends, obviously, outside of wrestling. I don't think the Four Horsewomen are as tight as they once were, because Becky and Charlotte are not. You could tell they're not exactly buddies anymore. You know, they kind of have heat. They're not exactly friends anymore. They used to be best friends, Charlotte and Becky. Now they're not. But Bayley and Sasha always maintained a friendship because for their love of wrestling and the similarities that they have with each other. And always good matches together in the ring. Always. Whether a heel or babyface, or whether a heels together or babyfaces together, they always had great chemistry working in the ring together or working in the ring together and outside the ring. Always. You can see it. Uh, where was I? But I'm not surprised she may go mainstream, may go Hollywood, may do more non-wrestling roles eventually. She's going to New Japan, okay? She's still very passionate about wrestling. Let's not get carried away. It's not like she's done with wrestling, okay? She's not done. Okay? She's obviously not done with wrestling. So don't worry about it. You'll see her wrestle very soon again. It just won't be in a WWE ring, wrestling fans. Just not a wrestling ring. So don't worry. Okay, you'll see her wrestle. She might show up in AEW. You don't know. She might show up in AEW. You don't know. Maybe a Soraya's mystery opponent. I forgot what show that is. I don't know what day. I forgot. It's a January show, right? But it could happen. She could show up. Hey, you know what? You might see her in a Marvel thing. You might see her in season 3 of Mando. She's the cousin of Snoop Dogg. That's a fact. They're related. And well, not she. He did do a remix to her theme music for certain WrestleManias, and he did perform her theme music during WrestleMania before. Where coming down to the ring, you saw him sing her theme song, the lyrics to her theme song. Okay. She definitely has. I guess. I mean, they got Ronda Rousey, who always had mainstream appeal, but I think Ronda Rousey's mainstream appeal is falling. It's not where it once was, and Sasha Banks' mainstream appeal is rising. And I think it's definitely rising. And when she's done wrestling, if she ever, she's still really young. She's like 33, 32, 33. She has some ways to go. I know she's married. Married. I really haven't seen her talk about a family. I love Colin, so I don't know about being a mother. but she's not done wrestling. So if she goes a little bit more independent instead of being tied down with a contract to a company like AEW or WWE, and not New Japan, she's not doing a contract in New Japan. It's just based on appearances. She could do more stuff outside of wrestling. Maybe she'll wrestle here and there, but she's willing to do other stuff, like do shows, movies, modeling gigs, stuff like that. Maybe she will do that and also wrestle when she wants to. I can see her doing that. It's I think she has a look. She has the attitude. She's very fun. I think the thing is, that I heard this years ago. Years ago, I don't know if it's true now, but I heard that she's been known to sometimes be like hard to deal with backstage. The and stuff. I don't know if it's like now, but I heard or I read that she could be hard at times to deal with. I don't know if it's 100% true. But I heard that 5, 6 years ago. Really, and she was younger. I don't know if she's like that now, but I did hear that she could be an issue backstage at times. I don't know. The reason she left WWE is walked down WWE because she didn't like the direction it was going with the tag team titles and her, and also they were discussing comeback. I was thinking she was willing to make a comeback. She said it was not a firm no. I'm not coming back. Period. They just couldn't agree to a deal, money wise, because she felt she was worth something, and they felt she was not worth what she wanted. And apparently, she wanted as much money as Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. And WWE did not see that because they don't see the same kind of future trajectory that Sasha's going to have that they see in Becky and Charlotte. They don't see that with Sasha Banks, which I think is bullshit. But I still think you should pay her at least, give her a good substantial raise on a new contract, and she's just as good as Becky and Charlotte. She should be paid on almost at least as much as them or as close to them, because I know for a fact, like I said earlier, she has accomplished so much for WWE. A lot of firsts, also very popular. Sells a lot of merchandise for them, but they don't want to pay her as much as the other top women superstars of WWE because they don't feel like that she's gonna have the same kind of future as Becky and Charlotte. And I know there's the women's division in WWE right now. There's a lot of younger women superstars ready to break out into stardom, stuff like that. Bianca Belair is one of them. Maybe Rhea Ripley. There's tons of them in WWE right now. Like, especially now. Right? But you can still have Sasha Banks. She's still useful, and she should still, but pay her based on respect too. Okay? Pay her fucking respect. That's what I say. Guys, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. Please. Subscribe. Please. Okay? And I'm going to talk more about this on Monday, though. It's all about Wednesday. On Monday show, it's going to be a lot of stuff. Monday show is going to be this, Mandy Rose, and some other things. That's another big story, the Mandy Rose situation. But I don't watch New Japan, right? I'll say this: I don't watch New Japan wrestling as much as I once did, but I'm definitely gonna watch Wrestle Kingdom when January hits, and I'm gonna see how good it is, and see hopefully Mercedes Vernado there, because I do watch Wrestle Kingdom. Okay, I do watch New Japan for that. I'm not gonna watch it live. Okay, I'm not gonna watch New Japan Wrestle Kingdom live. I'll be asleep then, different time zones, but I'll be watching it. I'll definitely be watching it. And we got Kairi Sane, she's wrestling there. If she retains Stardom title, I wonder if it's gonna set something up with Sasha. So like a lot of people say that if any woman superstar is gonna break out, WWE superstar is gonna break out to that mainstream into Hollywood, whatever, it's Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks. And I can see it. Look, I don't know. The Rock, Dave Bautista, John Cena, they all started out very small. The Rock took some small roles here and there, right? He had a small role in the '70s show for a little bit. He was in Mummy 2, the Scorpion King. He was a Scorpion King. He wasn't there very long, 10 minutes max, maybe. Beginning and the end. He wasn't there long. He had a small role there. And then as time went on, he built up his resume. He got bigger roles. And you could say what you about Black Adam, it's not a success, it's a failure. You could criticize The Rock about cooking a book, stuff like that. But that's not the point here. The point is he started out small in his Hollywood career. Same with John Cena. He had his own movie, The Marine, obviously. Then he has some smaller roles from time to time, and some not well-known movies that people don't really talk about. He did. He was Fred's father. You know Fred, the voice. Yeah, I agree there. Okay, and then you got John Cena. He started to get more roles as his career went on. Right? He started to get more notoriety. I mean, he did start. I mean, he was part of the Total Divas for a bit. When he was dating Nikki Bella, but he started, to get. He was in obviously Suicide Squad as Peacemaker. He was in Daddy's Home. He started to get more roles and stuff. Batista was in Smallville. What else was Batista did in 2000s? And then, at his post wrestling career, he wanted to go Hollywood. Obviously, he started small roles soon. So he was in a James Bond movie. He did a movie Russell Crowe, which I kind of liked. Guardians, the cast him in Guardians. He was in Dune. He started small too, and then he really got to a point where studios, directors, started casting him for bigger roles than just like a typical brute that you think he would be typecast as because he's big and strong, right? But no, there's more to Dave Bautista than being big and muscular. Okay, there's more to him than that. Because you would think that type of guy would be typecast as always the same kind of role all the time. So that's what you do. Sasha's doing that. She took a small one Star Wars, and that's a big franchise. I think that's her biggest role. I mean, That's what I think. That's her first actual role that's not wrestling related, and it's a Star Wars related franchise spin-off. So that's big, and she's building up a resume. She's building up a resume, non-wrestling related resume. And when the time comes, because you're not going to wrestle forever, and I feel like she's not going to wrestle forever. I don't know how many years she has left, but I feel like she's doing this now because she knows maybe she's planning for wrestle a few more years, but then she'll continue to do maybe Hollywood full time. I don't know. I don't know what she's thinking, but because I really don't know her personally, but that's why I see potential signs of it. She says she finished filming a movie. I don't know what movie that is. In Boston. She's been training in Mexico for wrestling comeback. But yeah, okay. So what do you guys think? Really? I I would if I had more people on, I would do a longer stream. I guess. I I mean, I kind of said what I had to say a little bit. I just think she has that appeal. Really. I I want to know, guys. What do you think, guys? You think she's gonna be the first one to really break out into Hollywood? And I don't mean like she's gonna have small roles here and there, but I mean like she's gonna actually star in bigger films, bigger TV shows, stuff like that, to a level where almost to a level where Batista and The Rock are seen as like, okay? To that kind of level. Not like a cheesy like independent B movie, stuff like that. I mean like actual movies, blockbuster movies, where she acts alongside stars. Like in Mando, she acted alongside Kay Sackhoff, Pedro Pascal, Giancarlo Esposito, Mark Hamill. But that's what I mean. Like, okay, that's what I mean. Tell me. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream here. Take care, guys. AW is out.